Students, we made it. We finally did it. I've been given the significant honor and perhaps slightly daunting task of representing the whirlwind of emotions and experiences that have defined our last 2 years. A journey that is marked by blood, sweat, and tears, but also immense joy and rewarding challenges. There were seemingly endless clinic days and stressful lab exams, but also hours filled with laughter, friendship, and connection. While 10 minutes can hardly capture the entirety of that intense, sometimes perilous journey, I will attempt to offer you a glimpse into the experiences that have shaped our graduating class. Now, for those in attendance who may not know, our journey officially began on June 20th, 2023. I clearly remember 10 strangers walking into the classroom, staring at each other like we were aliens. What followed was the most awkward silence of my life. Our teacher, Jenny, gratefully saved us from our own lack of social skills and boldly introduced us to each other not only as fellow students, but each other's future lifelines. Jenny firmly and proudly declared that over the next 2 years, we were going to become each other's rocks in hard times, biggest cheerleaders in moments of success, maybe even future bridesmaids or groomsmen, but definitely steadfast and true friends. Of course, we didn't believe her at the time. She didn't know us yet, didn't know the lives we had outside the classroom or how we could work together. Well, look at us now. Jenny was right. Somewhere in the last 2 years, unfamiliar strangers turned to students. Habits were formed, group chats were made, study plans were scheduled and mostly followed. All the while, something incredible was building between us. As the days passed, without us knowing, we became a team. I'm immensely proud of the bonds that we've formed. From the very beginning, there was an unspoken agreement amongst us, a collective determination that we were all going to cross this finish line together. I remember Sarah tirelessly creating those Quizlets that saved so many of us. Abby's purpose games, which helped us prepare for every tubercle and fossa. Chelsea staying late in the lab, patiently going over every positioning with any eager listener. We weren't just students taking the same class together, but allies on the academic battlefield. Come rain or shine, we had each other's backs. Every note shared, every textbook annotation explained, every study trick or learning hack taught was another beam built, another brick laid, another connection drawn between us. Every time we helped each other, no matter how big or small, has led us to this moment and is proof of our commitment to one another's success. To my classmates, I am so incredibly proud of the way that we lifted each other up, supported each other through every challenge, and ensured that we all made it to this day. That dedication, more than any individual exam score or essay graded or speech given, is what truly defines the Radiologic Technology class of 2025. Try not to cry. Of course, our journey wouldn't have been possible without the unwavering support of our teachers. To Jenny, our designated clinical coordinator, thank you for being our clinic mom. You were protective of our vulnerability, supportive of our success, and understanding of all of our failures. Every time we stumbled, you were there to see us back to standing with determination and grit. You celebrated our individuality while still challenging our beliefs and empathy. Through questioning the status quo, you made us better, more excellent grad techs. To Rose, who came in our second semester, you tailored our courses to help fit our class's learning style. For every raining day, you had a never-ending bowl of candy, a perennial support in and of itself, and a wise word. You were excited by our differences. To you, we were a unique bag of mixed candy. Some of us Sour Patch Kids, some of us Snickers, but each of us special and worthy of celebration. To MJ, you were a dream cheerleader. Through the marathon of the last 2 years, you kept pace with us, cheering us on, and became the voices in our heads telling us to believe in ourselves. You were such a good teacher and coach because of your wealth of experience that shaped your advice so personally to each and every one of us. To Justin, our program director and leader of our pack, from professional counseling to surprise donuts, you were there for us with an open door and an open mindset. This program would not be so special if not for your patience, curiosity, and eagerness to learn about each and every one of us to find our ways to our best selves. Now, as special as our class was, as supportive as we were for each other, we did not spend 24 hours in the classroom. We had our own lives, our own support systems outside of the hours spent in clinic or lecture. To the parents, the partners, the friends and family in the audience who loved us over the past 2 years, thank you. Thank you for helping shape my fellow classmates into the people they became that brought them to the Rad Tech program. Thank you for buying us that extra energy drink that helped us through finals week. Thank you for believing in us when it was easy, and most of all, thank you for believing in us when it wasn't. None of us would be here today without you, and this day wouldn't be so special if you weren't in attendance celebrating with us. Now, by this time, I think I have 3 or 4 minutes left, but don't worry, I don't plan on using it all. A graduation is a chance for reflection, celebration, and community. It is a time to throw the confetti at the end of one marathon, just as we begin another and enter our careers. Let us be excited by the unknown. Let us be charmed by future awkward silences in rooms filled with strangers. And may we all treat the unfamiliar with support and compassion so that we may be the richer for making a friend. May we find excitement in the dawn of our future as the dusk closes on our past and present. In short, today is where your book begins. The rest is still unwritten. Congratulations, graduates, we did it.